Sagittarius, welcome and welcome back if this is a return visit for you. I just got really calm all of a sudden. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. We're going to be using oh, that's a nice bottom card. We're going to be using the Mythic Tarot today. I'll put a link in the description box to Amazon where you can get a copy for yourself. It won't look exactly like this. I think this is a very old deck, and I'm not sure they print this version anymore, but the artwork is similar. And we'll also pull one of the cards from the Oracle deck, the Enchanted Map Oracle deck at the end. So this is a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising placements. And we're going to do it a little different this week because I don't want to get bored. I never like to do any one thing too long. I don't know about you, but I like a variety of approaches here, different decks, different layouts. I'm just going to do 6 cards for you. I wasn't planning to do jumpers today, even just from the deck once I'm done shuffling. But this is for Sun, Moon, Rising. It's a general reading for Sagittarius, and it may not resonate. So I know you get probably tired of hearing everybody say that on these videos, but it's important to note because we do have some folks that feel compelled to be haters and to leave really, what did one reader called low vibe messages, things that really aren't helpful for anyone, and just kind of bring the whole energy down. So I want to make it really clear, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. And if it's not sounding like your life, don't try to force the fit. There are other videos in the archives on my channel you can check out if you haven't seen them already, because I believe that when you hear that message is when you're meant to, not when I recorded it. That's far less important than when it comes into your awareness. The message comes to you from Spirit when you're ready to receive it and when you need to hear it. So you could check those out, or you could check out any of the other excellent readers here on YouTube. Let's see what you have, Sagittarius. You're starting out with the King of Pentacles energy. This is quite nice. This is sort of a leadership energy. There's a vibration here of solid financial security. There's a sense that you have achieved something quite nice here. You have abundance around you. You have a sense of being secure financially, physically, and that's quite a nice space to be in. If this isn't seeming like you right now, there could be someone in your life this week, sort of coming to the forefront in your life this week, that has this going on. The Ace of Swords is coming out next, and this energy always, to me, feels like your brain is firing on all cylinders. You're really sharp mentally. You're able to process information very quickly this week, Sagittarius, and perhaps there is a certain truth coming clear for you that wasn't before. It could be coming from an external source, but I feel a little bit more this week that it's engaging with this person. I don't think this is you. Engaging with this person, this quite financially secure, confident person, helps you see within yourself a truth that you had not before noticed. Perhaps there is a flaw in your thinking or a misconception about what you're capable of, and you become aware by your engagement with this other person that you actually have a quality, a very good and useful quality within you that you didn't even know was there. It could be that you have not gotten in touch with that quality because you've been too distracted by bad habits. There's something that is taking up too much of your time. And in this day and age, often to me, this says you're spending too much time on social media, perhaps watching YouTube videos. No shade, okay? But there could be something in your life you're spending a lot of time on that isn't particularly useful. It's not moving you forward on your path. It's really just distracting you from challenging yourself to develop further this really useful quality that you're starting to become more aware of this week, Sagittarius. We have here the Three of Wands. And that, to me, is about making plans. You're looking ahead, and you're starting to make a different plan for your future. Something about this interaction this week gets you thinking about what is possible, and maybe you're seeing a bigger possibility for yourself now than you have in the past. This Two of Swords coming in tells me that pursuing that new future, this new plan, might require you to make some difficult choices. And it might involve stepping away from a relationship. So I'm not feeling romantic. I'm feeling like a partnership or some sort of work situation. There's a relationship between you and another person. And I think it's in a work setting. And in order for you to fully develop what you're capable of and to follow this new path, you would have to change that relationship. And that would be a bit difficult for you. There seems to be some anxiety I'm feeling about having a hard conversation, or maybe stepping away from a current job and taking a new opportunity. And part of you very much wants to, but you're really dreading this conversation. The Five of Cups energy is often about regretting what has been lost and not focusing on what remains. So in this case, I would say there may be a certain grief in making this decision, this difficult choice. It may be very hard for you to step away from someone, but you do need to make the choice, because without that, you miss out on this new opportunity to grow. You stay in a stagnant place, Sagittarius, is what it feels like to me. So I think you're not necessarily taking these actions this week, but I believe that you're starting to really honestly consider them. You're starting to make a plan, and it has a lot to do with your interaction with this individual here. You're seeing in them, you're having a conversation with this person, or you're engaging with this person more deeply than you have in the past, in a way that helps you understand they're not a god. They're not someone capable of things you're not capable of. They're someone who has successfully executed on something you yourself are quite capable of doing, if you put in the time and the effort, if you follow your path, your new path, if you stop wasting time on things that aren't moving you forward. There's a sacrifice. There's a small, I don't want to call it small. It's not small to you. There is a sacrifice you need to make, and it has to do with stepping away from spending as much time with someone. And you don't really like to have to make that choice, but the reason the word small came to mind is I feel like this is someone that you really enjoy being around, but it's not your partner. It's not your romantic partner. It's not a family member. It's not someone who is deeply tied to you that you have to walk away from. It's someone in a work setting, I think, or someone that you sort of casually know socially. You may be attracted to the person, but you're not in a relationship, like an intimate relationship at this time. You feel like maybe if you hung around long enough, you could be, but that's a big question. And it really looks like you need to make forward progress for yourself right now. And if this is something that's meant to be, it'll work out whether you stay in this present situation or not. Pardon me. It's a little early in the recording for me to start coughing. Yeah, I think that's what I have. Oh, I'm going to actually leave these here while I pull your enchanted map oracle card, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have. Magical Map Shifter, number 52. See that? Details. Almost makes me think of like a Seven of Cups energy. Let's see what we have in the book. Number 52. Magical Map Shifter. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. When the Magical Map Shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be. Wow, okay, because that's what I was seeing in this character here, huh? Or someone who leads you out of a difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifters always initiate you into a better version of yourself. My goodness, Sagittarius, that's exactly what your cards say. This very succinctly summarizes for us what Spirit told us with these cards, that you'll meet someone and that person crossing your path makes you think about your own path and where you're going and how you're going to get there. And that's not a random coincidence. That's Spirit giving you some guidance this week, Sagittarius. I hope that that's useful for you. I want to say thank you to those of you that have subscribed. We're almost at 150. And in fact, we may have gone over that at this point, but it's really amazing to me to have folks receiving the messages and finding value in them. And I'm just so pleased to have this time with you. It means a lot to me, and it's always an honor to read for you. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you be part of our crew. Every like, share, and subscribe helps our messages get out to more people, and I really do feel like this is a calling from Spirit for me to share these messages, to pass them along, and the more people that see the videos, the more folks they may be reaching that need to hear these messages. So thank you for helping me with that. I very much appreciate it. I hope you have a great week, Sagittarius, and I guess we'll see you next time. Blessings.